Yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski. Welcome to my review of an exciting new upcoming mod within PokeMMO that helps a ton of new players with PvM activities, which is going to help a lot more people make more Pokeyen and also just spread strategies and spread information, which is what my channel is all about. So this tool is absolutely amazing for that. And you might notice in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, the little icon. This is Farm Oracle. And if I go ahead and double left click it, it's actually going to open up this little pop out. And if I want it to be minimized, I can minimize it and turn it into this little purple ball once again. We're going to double left click it, open it up, and show you guys what this mod is all about and what it can do for you. First things first, a big shout out to Prestrello, the creator of this mod and the guy who posted this over on the forums. And he also goes over a lot more information and details if you are interested in it. And he goes over the installation process, which is very, very simple. You really just want to copy and paste this download link up into your browser page, download the correct one that you want. So whether you want it on Mac, Android, or Windows like myself, you extract those files, you put the folder wherever you want it to. I put it on my desktop, for example, and then you run the .exe, or you can right-click the exe and send it to your desktop and create a little shortcut. That's what I do for most things like this, and he explains this right here. It's very, very simple. If you need a guide on that, maybe I could do a quick guide on the installation process, but if you play PokeMMO, you probably have the wherewithal to go ahead and know how to do this. It's a very, very simple installation. But to the mod itself, okay, it is going to give you a step-by-step process on how to beat every single gym rerun in the game, or not every single gym rerun, but the gym reruns it has installed and equipped to it, the gym reruns that it has, the Elite Four refights, the Red refights. These are big guides. I think the Elite Four and Red refight, these are big guides that people have been asking for and wanting constantly, and this guide just provides them for you, this mod, this resource, which is really, really cool. There's also a cool Ho-Oh fight that I've never seen before, a different strategy, and if you want to see what strategies it's using, you can hit the little yellow button there, and it's going to bring up the PokePaste of the team in question. So for example, when I hit the yellow question mark next to the Elite Four, it brings up this PokePaste of the team. So this is the team I would have to build if I wanted to do the Elite Four, or at least one of the Elite Four strategies, refight strategies from Farm Oracle. We can scroll down and see the entire team, all the Pokemon, all the movesets, everything you will need for this strategy. You can actually even go into the settings of the application. If you head back over once again to our left side screen, scroll down to menu, go up to teams, and go to Elite Four, you can see all the different strategies. You can select which one you want to use, which one you have access to, whatever it may be. You've got Shadow Scale, Reversed Fate, Ding Jianyu, Starlight, Ghost Dance, and Sacred Inferno. Apologies for that terrible pronunciation. I was just trying my best in live time. But it's really cool to have all these different strategies at your fingertips. And then once you have the strategy picked that you want to go ahead and roll with, you can go ahead and click the green play button. And let's say we want to start at Kanto, and we're going to go ahead and select, we're going to start with Lorelei, and then I think we pick what Pokemon we're leading against, I believe is what this menu is. Choose the champion of the Pokemon opponent led with. Yes. However, there's a big warning here that's really important for players like myself who have not done the Elite Four reruns before. The Elite Four only works 100% of the time from the 5th time you beat it onward. The 5th time you beat that same Elite Four. Before that, the opponent's teams may be different and the strategies will be adapting. So you do need to kind of use a little bit of your brain power for your first 5 Elite Four reruns. And then after that, it should be really, really consistent, or 100% consistent, they say. I've been wanting to get into Elite Four reruns on my Ironman account for a while now, and this is going to be the perfect tool for me personally. This is going to be that extra push that I needed to get over the hump. And I'm sure it will be for a lot of other players, which is why I wanted to make this video and why I'm so excited for this mod, and I can't appreciate Prestrello enough. It's a really, really cool resource. He's been very passionate about it, and he's had other people testing it, and people coming into my stream being like, hey, have you seen this mod? And I was almost a little suspicious because people were so in love with this mod. I was almost like, okay, what's happening here? What's going on? But no, it's earnest. People just love this mod. It's just that helpful to the community. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't need to, link your account or anything like that. It is just an installation. And for future reference, as always, people always ask me, and I'm a little more skeptical these days as well, but any mod posted on the PokeMMO forums is always double checked by the staff members, and they have to validify, number one, that it's safe. Number two, they validify that it is not breaking any game rules. So this is safe and totally in compliance with game rules. On the right side, you see that Shadow Scale team, which is one of the Elite Four rerun teams. We can also go to the Gym Rerun team. This one uses 6 pillars, but you know what? I'm not a huge fan of 6 pillars. I have learned 6 pillars, and I have done 6 pillars. Let's go back down to the menu. and go up to gym farm and see what other options we have. And we do have 7 hells as well as basic. Let's see what basic is. Is that just basic 6 pillars potentially? Let's try 7 hells and see what it brings up and see. Yep, I have this team built on the Iron Man recently. Some of the images are breaking, so apologies, but I just built this recently minus the Meloetta. The Meloetta I do not have, and I have not adapted to that yet, but Vanillix, Excadrill, Typhlosion, Blastoise, Aerodactyl, like this has been the Jimmy Run team that I've been using, and it's been doing very, very, very well for me. But you've got the 6 pillars team. You've got the red refight team. This is a post-choice item nerf team. This is actually made by Jinxpoon, so shout out to him as always, making some of the best PVM guides for PokeMMO. But, you know, there's so many cool options. That's the beauty. And I'm curious. I'm excited to see him add more. I'm excited to see him continuously add more and more options, and that's really how this mod gets fleshed out to its full potential. So the biggest thing I can recommend is just making sure you do go ahead and select what teams you want. And if the team that you use isn't there, we're going to have to go ahead and just take our time and wait and be patient and politely ask Prestello to add things. Or maybe one day we'll be able to implement, I don't know if it's possible to implement some sort of like custom one where you can like throw in your own team and then throw in your own route. I don't know how viable that is. That sounds amazing one day, but I don't know. Once again, that'd be a lot of work for the player as well to go ahead and implement all of that when there's a lot of different strategies and team reruns for Elite Four, gyms, all that stuff. But there is only so many at the same time. You know, they probably could just be uploaded. But let's say I wanted to do my gym rerun today. Let's go ahead and do let's change this to 7 hells really quick. Just kidding. So there's a good example of how this is just an early access kind of mod. Okay, they're still working on it. They said we haven't found the official document for this strategy yet. So it's difficult to, I don't have the one for Meloetta. I have the OG one that Dave the Babe made, inspired by Firebox. I have that 7 hells document. So if you want to upload that, I got you, Prestrello. I'll actually DM you on Discord after this video. But I don't have the one with the Meloetta strategy. So my apologies. But so if I were to want to go ahead and get started with the Jimmy runs, for example, for 7 hells, I don't think I actually can quite yet, unfortunately. Let's see. Optional mod. It goes over some. Lava Ridge Dewford. Is this actually going to be? No, it still has it. Okay, hell yeah. I was underestimating how good the mod is. Like, that's crazy. So first things first, you know, Lucky Girl, Lava Ridge, Meloetta, Blastoise. You click the situation. Are you versus Torkoal? Are you versus Arcanine? Yada, yada, yada. I'm going to be honest. I think for gym reruns, it's a little too complicated, but maybe I'm just used to it. If you're new to gym reruns, I think this is a fantastic way to learn gym reruns. Personally, as someone who's done so many gym reruns, I find this to be a little overbearing and honestly makes it overcomplicated, and I wouldn't want to click through every single, you know, trainer like that when trying to speed through. But personally, I can speak for personal experience. I plan to use this for the Elite Four and potentially Red Refight, but that I might not even need this for. I might use like a typical text guide. But the Elite Four, I can't wait. I can't wait to use this to help myself learn the Elite Four. It's the perfect tool for that. So check out this tool. Farm Oracle will be linked first thing in the description. Can't give Prestrello and everybody in the PokeMMO community, like everybody has worked towards this point. We've all gotten so much better at the game over the past 5 years. The rapid incline of player skill and player strategy and resources and mods available and Pokepastes. It's crazy, man. And that is all thanks to everybody who's ever touched this game and who's ever made a positive impact, including Prestrello. So much love to y'all for being a great game, and thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful. Like it if it was, dislike if it was not and I'm stinky. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams usually Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET, but I'm also streaming on the weekends this weekend, for example, for catch events. Discord's down below if you're interested, and if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations, the 2 most selfless ways to support me, really allow me to make all this content. I could not be here without you guys' support, so thank you so much, have a great day, and I hope Farm Oracle helps your PokeMMO journey. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody's name who is on this list. You really allow me to make the content that I do every single day, and I hope I can make it worth your guys' while and add to your PokeMMO journey. Thanks again so much for watching the entire video, and have a great day.